Hi, I'm Annika and welcome to the Great Hampstead Bark-Off 2017.
Every year, Hampstead Heath is filled with furry friends from all over the UK who have made it down to the Great Hampstead Bark-Off. Hosted by London-based dog rescue All Dogs Matter and filled with animal-loving celebrities and rescue dogs, it's one of the best days of the year. I popped down to judge several of the day's classes alongside comic Alan Carr, actor Peter Egan, DJ James Whale and many others.
What's this dog called? Smell my breath. I have had cheese and onion crisps, do you reckon that's it? Isn't it lovely you talking to me? I can see you recoiling. Right, lovely, thank you.
She's an All Dogs Matter dog.
Yeah.
She's been with me.
Hey, All Dogs Matter!
Love his story. This is a rescue dog from Spain who came from hunters, and he could have had a very, very bad background. So can you please come forward? Thank you.
As the winner of Best Rescue.
Sorry, everyone. Sorry.
Right, we're here today at the Great British Bark-Off at Hampstead Heath, and of course we've got chatty man Alan Carr, who was saying a minute ago he's not feeling very chatty today, but I think you're doing a pretty good job.
Oh no, I wasn't a bit chatty. She just handed me this microphone, and I don't really know what I was doing. But yeah, I am chatty normally when I know what I'm talking about. But I'm just petrified. I'm the judge for the best rescue, and I just don't want to break anyone's hearts because all dogs matter, which is what Ira's all about. So yeah, I'm just nervous. Am I like a Simon Cowell kind of judge?
No, I think you're nicer than that, aren't you?
I think so, yeah. I'll be a bit like Cheryl Cole. I'll be a bit nice, you know, a bit upbeat and firm but fair.
It's a shame you can't just have a rosette for every single dog, isn't it? And then you can just give it to everyone.
I know, but was it you who were telling me earlier about No, Michelle was saying that sometimes they get the kids in and make them look really cute, so they look at you with the eyes, so you have to really go for the cute kid. But I haven't been bribed yet, so I'm trying to be firm and fair.
So you're open to bribery, are you?
Oh, yeah. Come and meet me behind the bandstand with a brown envelope.
In between judging, I met several staffies and staffy mixes in order to talk about the controversy surrounding the breed.
I'm here today with a really, really special dog. His name is Sid, and he's an All Dogs Matter dog, and he's still looking for a home. And he's currently being fostered by Daniel here. And Daniel was telling me a minute ago that he's had to bring him home with him because he doesn't do very well in kennels. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so basically his immune system's been down in the kennels, and that's how he's caught the kennel cough. So he's been on a drip, he's had some antibiotics, and I'm just looking after him while he gets better, bless him. But they don't want to send him back because they're worried he'll catch pneumonia next time in there. So, but he's such a loving boy.
Yeah.
And
today we're talking about staffy breeds and staffy mixed breeds, and how beautiful they are, and how there is this general misconception about, you know, being aggressive or being horrible. How have you found living with him?
Oh, absolutely not, bless him. He's been good as gold. He can't get close enough to you, and that's the problem obviously with fostering him, is I have to be a bit careful not to get too attached, but he just cannot get close enough to you. He just wants to sit on your lap, tuck his head into you the whole time, and it couldn't be further from the truth. He's just so loving, bless him.
I found possibly the cutest dog here today. Now, I'm not supposed to be prejudiced, but I'm slightly prejudiced. I'm sorry. This is Babe. Oh my goodness me. And this is the very, very lucky owner, Sarah. And wow, she's a cutie.
I know, I struck gold.
And she's an All Dog Matter dog, isn't she?
All Dogs Matter, yes. I had just lost my beautiful big staffy boy, Rocco. And I was heartbroken and I couldn't get out of bed. And I was like, okay, I've got to do something. And I said, I'll go and volunteer with All Dogs Matter. And the very first day I went out, 2 minutes into the job, I was to take photographs of some of the dogs that were coming in from the pound to get them on the website straight away so they get adopted. And this girl is the first girl I met. And she's a little babe.
And of course, we're talking about how amazing Staffies are, Staffy crosses are, all those type of dogs, which of course get such a bad go of things in the press, don't they? What's it like living with one of these breeds?
Well, I'll tell you, I was actually afraid. I was one of those people that was afraid of Staffies. And then I got a chance to foster my first boy, and I didn't even know what breed it was, and I said, okay, yeah, and they was like, okay, it's a male Staffy, and I met this dog, and he was like 30 kilos Staffy, and it was the most amazing experience of my life. They just love people, they're so affectionate, and you know, like with any dog, you're careful. Every meeting is different. Every 2 dogs that meet, it's a different, it's like humans. You're not going to love every human you meet. So you have to be careful.
And it is the person that makes the dog. Yeah. And I need to have a cuddle with Babe. So come on, Babe. Come on, give me a cuddle now. Come on.
She loves it. Oh, yeah. Tummy scratching.
Listen to this. That's how much she loves the tickle.
She's a snorty.
Well, she's absolutely gorgeous, and I've got to say she is one of my favourite dogs today. I hate to say it, as I said before, I'm not supposed to be biased, but
Staffies are the best.
She is absolutely beautiful, and All Dogs Matter, as we've said before, they're absolutely inundated with Staffy mixes and other sort of Mastiff types. So look how cute! She was at All Dogs Matter.
More from you.
So get down to All Dogs Matter and find your own Babe. I dare you. Right, we're here today with Harris, who has won Mr. Heath, the final dog show of the day, and Peter Egan, you have a little bit of a soft spot, don't you, for Staffy?
Yes, I adore Staffies, and it's a very well-deserved win. Staffies have the terrible reputation as being dogs that are aggressive. They're not. They're the gentlest dogs in the world. They're absolutely beautiful. They used to be called in the Victorian days the nanny dog because they used to look after the babies, and they're just magnificent. I adore Staffies. I've got 3 myself, and you couldn't have a better dog than a Staffy.
So tell us, what's his story?
Harris is from All Dogs Matter. We got him in September. He was found on the street in Enfield. I don't think he'd been on the street long. I think he was in the kennels in Waltham Abbey. We fostered him for 2 weeks, and we couldn't let him go, so we took him in it.
Well done.
Well, I couldn't think of a more deserving dog, and as we were saying before, there's loads of Staffies on the website at All Dogs Matter. Please go check them out. They're all gorgeous. Look how fantastic he is. He's beautiful, and Peter's an adopter of a couple. You know, he's testament to how amazing they are. So thanks so much.
Adopt a Staffy. You won't regret it.
I'm here with Gemma and this lovely dog called Treacle. Now, Treacle is an All Dogs Matter, and you've adopted Treacle. When was that?
The 11th of March I rescued, I adopted her through a rescue centre, All Dogs Matter, and she's totally changed my life. Yeah.
And she's a Staffy, isn't she, or a Staffy cross?
She's a cross Staffy, yeah. She was abandoned, and she's approximately 3, and she settled into her new home very well, and she's just, she just brought happiness back into our home because we lost a dog, you see. So yeah, that's why I wanted to get a rescue rather than a puppy in tribute to the dog that died.
I think that's a really, really wise decision because we've got so many dogs in homes, and particularly Staffy crosses, Mastiff breeds, and they've got a little bit of a bad reputation because they have ended up in fighting rings in the past, and of course that's made a lot of people be a bit wary about adopting them because they think they're obviously going to be biting and attacking, which of course that's far from the truth, isn't it? A dog is what you make it.
No, definitely. I've got a 12-year-old daughter, and Treacle sleeps in the same room as her. It's the owner and not the breed. I mean, she's got the most beautiful temperament, and she's very lively. Oh, she's going to, as you can see. As I said, I have a 12-year-old daughter. If I felt that a Staff was a bad breed. I wouldn't bring that type of dog into my family home.
All right, I'm here today with Teddy and Sonia. Now, Sonia works at All Dogs Matter, and Teddy is a fantastic dog because he's used to test the rescues that come into All Dogs Matter. So, Sonia, can you tell me a little bit of the process, what you do with Teddy and the new dogs?
Okay, so we have to assess all the dogs before they're rehomed and see how they are with other dogs. Teddy is one of the dogs that we bring down to the kennels. He's my dog. I take him down to the kennels. I test other dogs and see what they're like, see how they all get on, and we can see the different temperaments that they have, see if they're dog friendly or not.
And it's really, really important that we give a good image to these dogs. And I've walked around All Dogs Matter many times, and I know that you specialise, don't you, in a lot of that type of dogs. And what sort of things do we need to be getting out there about these dogs? What are their real redeeming qualities?
They are the original nanny dog. They have a great affinity with children and with people. If you want a dog that's going to get on with the family, a Staffy is the dog for you. It's one of the only dogs the Kennel Club recommend as family dogs.
That's amazing. It really is. It all comes down just to the dog fighting rings and all the publicity surrounding that. And of course, every time there's a newspaper article and there's saying something about a dog biting someone, the first thing they do is they show a Staffy with its teeth bared, even before they even know what type of dog has been in the fight.
The sad thing is, the Staffy is probably just laughing in the picture. They have big grins, big smiley faces. They're lovely dogs, I'd say to anyone. I mean, everyone at All Dogs Matter, the majority of us have got a Staffy that we own or we foster. They're my choice of breed. I'd recommend the breed to anyone.
Fantastic. So if you would really love to adopt, not shop, and we definitely recommend adopting and not buying from a breeder. There's just so many out there, and you really are saving a life every time you adopt a dog. Please go to All Dogs Matter. Take a look at their beautiful dogs on the website. They've got all different types of dogs, but they do have an awful lot of Staffy types that desperately need their homes. Thanks so much, Sonia.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
The day had been amazing, full of fun, frivolity, and furry faces. If you would like to find out more about adopting a dog from All Dogs Matter and live in good proximity to the rescue in North East London, then drop them a line here. alldogsmatter.co.uk, and their telephone number is 020 8341 3196.